All right, guys, how's it going? Well, I'm still sat at my desk, as you can see. It's a bit late for me to be down here in my office. It's pitch black in here. I know you're thinking we don't look very black to me. It is behind the fucking light. All right, so I just recorded a very long video for you, a very detailed analysis of Paul Joyce's latest article about Liverpool. All right, and during that, I said I could just do another cup of tea. Shall I stop and go and get one off? But I didn't. I waited, and since I finished that video, I went to the bottom of the stairs and I shouted upstairs. I went, "Hey, you! Get your fucking ass down here with a cup of tea." All right, I never really. I said, "Baby, I love you. Will you bring me a cuppa down?" She went, "Yes, darling, anything for you." I went, "Anything." Anyway, so I've got my cuppa, and what I want to do is tell you about this article behind me, and it's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant, right? Brilliant news. First of all, tomorrow we're going to have at least 3 mail stand videos. I've got new emails coming today in relation to stuff I've discussed today on the mail stand, right? You're going to want to see those. They're going to be tomorrow. I can't do them tonight, so after this video, I've got a live stream, okay? But tomorrow, there's going to be plenty of stuff for you. But let's focus on this article. Now, if you go to www.coptalk.com, this is my website. This is the VIP members website where very important people are. This is the main site, okay? Now, if you go to www.coptalk.com, you click on the article, it will take you to this page. And as you can see, it's not covered and plastered in advertising. There's 2 adverts on the left side there. But if you visit on a mobile phone, you don't even see those adverts because they're at the very bottom. That's how I like to do things. That's why I say in my videos, if you support me, get me a beer, a coffee, channel member, VIP member. This is how we do it. No advertising whatsoever on the VIP members website. So that's the way I like to do things, because I think of my viewers, there's nothing worse than visiting the website covered in ads. This article is about those people that, want engagement farming, basically publish shit for engagement, right? Now, it's about X, and the headline here is X changes monetization rules in blow to engagement farmers and fake transfer rumors. Now, I've mentioned it many times before, right, on my video content over the years. So when Elon Musk took over Twitter, which it was formerly known as, eventually, or it's not long after, he introduced, monetization, if you like. So if you've got an X account, you've got a bit of traffic, you can earn revenue from your posts on social media. Therefore, the more sensational you are, the more wild your claims are, the more controversial you are, you can profit from that. So this is why you see a lot of, bullshit on there, if you like. Now, to be monetized on X, you have to have a certain amount, you have to meet certain criteria. You've got to have so many impressions of your tweets, posts, whatever you want to call them now. You've got to be a premium subscriber, so you've got to pay for the account, which I do on my own person. I enjoy X, but I don't like the football side of it. Think about it. This is my job and has been for almost 30 years, and I do not look to X for any kind of insight. All I do is look at X to find out what these fuckers are claiming to try and tell you, hey, look, this is where it's come from, right? It's my job. 99.99% of the shit on X you can dismiss. You are wasting your time if you're looking for credible news on there. If you think that these people are genuine in the ITKs, come to me and I'll point out why they're not. All right? So, X, you've got to pass a certain criteria. You've got to be a premium account, whatever it's called. It's not called premium, is it? What's it called? It doesn't matter. They've got to pay for it. And when people reply to your post, when you open up a tweet or a post and you see all those comments underneath, they make money from the people with a blue tick as well that comment, right? So if you have 100 comments underneath your post, if you're monetized on X, and 90 of those accounts have blue ticks and 10 don't, you don't make anything from the 10 people that don't have them. You make your money from the amount of verified accounts that interact with you, right? Which is why you see Fabrizio Romano possibly, retweet the same shit, post the same shit over and over again multiple times a day. What would you do if every time you put a tweet out, you made 50 quid, 500 quid? Would you post more? Right, okay, so you can see how it works, right? That's what they do. Now, it's all fucking changed, right? X has introduced a major change to its creator monetization system, and it has landed like a wrecking ball on engagement farmers who have spent years profiting from sensational rumors, fake exclusives, and deliberately provocative posts. Under the updated rules, creators will now only earn revenue from impressions generated on users' home timelines rather than from sheer volume of replies inside comment threads. In simple terms, noise no longer pays. For years, a rumor-selling economy developed around engagement farming. Certain accounts build large followings not through accuracy or insight, but by posting vague or sensational claims, recycling unverified transfer rumors, deliberately provoking rival fan bases, and encouraging arguments, outrage, and tribal fighting. The more replies a post attracted, even if people just saying, fuck you, if they were blue ticked, right, the better. Whether the information was true, misleading, or completely made up was often irrelevant. Thousands of replies meant thousands of impressions, and impressions meant prizes. This rewarded quantity over quality, as Rafa Benitez would say, quality, for sure. And controversy over credibility. X has now removed that incentive. Replies themselves no longer increase payouts unless they are promoted onto verified users' home timelines. In other words, a post can receive 10,000 replies and still earn nothing if it remains trapped inside its own thread. Revenue is now driven by genuine reach, home feed visibility, and content that travels beyond its immediate audience. Simply stirring chaos in the replies no longer works. Why this brutally affects engagement farmers, aka Twitter twats. The accounts most affected are those whose entire model relies on reaction rather than reach. Engagement farmers thrive on rage bait, sensational headlines, endless back and forth arguments. But those interactions rarely escape the replies section. They don't spread organically and they don't add value, which means they don't get promoted to home feeds. Now, this will not stop the nonsense, I'm sorry to tell you, right? We will still be subjected to fake news and that nonsense. There will always be people posting rumours for attention. But it will mean that many of the accounts built on engagement farming will see their revenue streams hit significantly because their business model has shifted away from replies at all costs. By removing the financial reward, X has shifted the incentive back towards content that people actually want to read and not just argue about. So, I think it's brilliant because, yes, we are now still going to see a load of shit, but them fuckers are not going to be earning much from it. Their whole thing has collapsed, right? Now, big guns like Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah, rent a tweet himself, he'll still do all right because his tweets are going to be viewed a lot by people on the timeline. But those fan accounts, they're not going to be so all right. So this is great news. This is fantastic. I think it's brilliant. Really, really good. Now, I like X. I really do. At Duncan Oldham is my account. There's one for Cop Talk, at Cop Talk TV, where I post out when there's new videos. If you follow Cop Talk TV on X, you must turn on notifications because you won't see them come up, right, in your normal timeline, basically. Not very often. So YouTube doesn't, not YouTube, X doesn't promote people that just post links. Okay, so make sure if you follow Cop Talk TV, that's the username, you turn on notifications. Every time I post a video, I do post it on there, right? A link to it. And live streams and things like that. All right, I do like X. I like it for my own interests, but it's not for me. Like we have the at Cop Talk account. I very rarely post to people on there. I do have people that subscribe to that account, and that's all I'm bothered about. I post stuff to them on there. It's private. I like to retweet things and show the subscribers of that account what I think. So like if you like my videos breaking shit down, you would really like the Cop Talk account on Twitter if you're a subscriber to that account. If you want to subscribe to it, use it, a web browser to do it. Don't do it through the app. It's cheaper that way, okay? Doesn't affect me which way you do it, but it would be cheaper for you. And it's just that if you like Twitter, if you like X, then you can stay within that ecosystem. Is that the right word? So what's going to happen now is they're going to have to send people more so to their websites, a website. And some of these accounts don't have websites. But there are notorious ones that will link you to their websites. And as I always say to you, when you arrive at a website that you don't know much about, or you've never visited it before or anything, if you don't know its reputation for whether it's credible or not, judge it on the amount of advertising. Because the more adverts usually means the more bullshit. That's what I've learned over the years, right? Because if I send you to my website here, there's nothing going to pop up. Nothing's going to happen at all. There's one advert on there, a Google ad, which is this one, which probably pays maybe, I don't know, a penny a day. I have no idea. I don't look. It's negligible, right? The one at the bottom is I was paid for this for a certain amount of time. Not much, few £100 or something like that. Split it with my daughter. It'll be gone. When that expires, it'll be gone. It won't be renewed. And I'm in the process, I think, of probably taking down this advert. I would love to boast a website that has zero advertising, because it means that when you visit that website, I am not profiting from it. And yeah, what's wrong with profit? There's nothing wrong with profiting. Got to pay the fucking bills, right? But I like to be different. The members' website, it's been online since what? I don't know. 2000, 2001? I have no idea. No, I genuinely don't know. Not a single advert on it, ever. Right? Because people join and pay a membership to support me that way. No ads. Well, yeah, there is technically ads, but there's not, abundance of them. So what's going to happen is they're going to start sending you to their websites more. There's nothing wrong with generating revenue through advertising. I work my ass off. I work 7 days a week. I work 365 days a year. I've never had a day off in every day I've done Cop Talk since the 1990s. How can you have a day off when you deal with news and emails and shit like that? Don't get me wrong, I've had some easy days. But I love it. I love what I do. I absolutely do. And there's nothing wrong with being rewarded for your time. How else would I survive if people didn't fucking become a VIP member or a channel member on YouTube or whatever? How would I do it? I wouldn't be able to do it. So we're fortunate that we do have a very small amount of people that step up. Not everybody can, but there's a lot of people that could, but they won't. They never will. They can't even be asked to thumbs up a video, or comment a video. But we don't think about them. We think about the good people. And I'm proud that my website's not covering a load of shite, to be honest with you. It's been there a long time, that website. Anyway, I'm just feeling a bit chilled, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd tell you, I think it's great news. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, if you watch my videos, if you thumbs up, if you drop me a comment every now and then, you'll do for me. Watching my videos is supporting me, right? You don't have to be a channel member to be important to me. Every motherfucker's important to me that watches my vids. All I'm saying is, there's a lot of people out there, they'll never fucking thumbs up a video. Never. They just come in and let's look at what's he saying. And then they go over to their own channels and pretend they're knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dear me. Oh, to be in my 20s again. 51 now, I know I don't look it. Not stone, either, you cheeky. No, I was just saying, I love what I do. I think it's meant. I've got enough people to look after me. That's all that matters to me. And when I win lottery, they'll be all right. I just wanted to say to you that them fuckers, they're going to be in tears. Absolute tears. So, yeah, we're still going to get the same amount of shite, right? In a different way. But at least them fuckers aren't making anything now when you went in the comment section, in the replies. Shall I go? All right then. Live stream at 7. All right. I'm feeling really chilled today. I'm a new man, me, you know. I am. Normally at my age, I think you're supposed to have a midlife crisis, but I'm not having one. No. I think I've had my crises all the fucking time I've been doing Cop Talk. Now, do you know what? I've started photography, football photography. No shit. Oh, I fucking love it, guys. I love it. It's great. I love it. Oh. Never been so relaxed. Never thought I'd get excited over buying a lens for a camera. Do you know what I mean? Do you know why I like it? Because I like helping people. I like taking pictures of footballers, right, and going, there you go, and they go, oh, that's fucking great, that. Do you know what I'm going to do? This week, after I finish my live stream tonight, there's a fan that goes to games, right, that I go to, and I got a really good picture of him holding a scarf last week, right, and he's a bit of a busybody, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Let me rephrase that. He's a pain in the fucking ass, right? But there is a good picture of him. I'm going to print it out for him. Even though he's a pain in the ass, I'm going to print it out for him and say, I got that picture done for you. Because he uses it everywhere. You know, he doesn't tell people who took the picture, but he's kindly lifted it. So I'm going to print that and go, there you go, that's for you, pal. But no, the footballers, you know, that play for my local team, they repost them and shit like that, the manager, and that's nice, it's nice. You know what I mean? Feel like you're doing something. The club use my photographs. After a game, I upload my photos to a shared folder. They get sent to Valencia, where David Villa's DV7 group is based. And their media people use them, you know, for the club and that. It's just nice helping people. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Helping people. It's better than being an internet troll, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been so chilled. Don't get me wrong, everything's going right, which means I'll probably collapse and die soon. And you'll be watching this video going, fuck me, Dunk was only saying he was ready. That's how life happens, isn't it? It's how it goes, isn't it? But, I forgot what I was going to say. What was it? Collapse and... I could do the lottery win. That'd make everything fucking great, that. Then we won't need channel memberships and shit. I hate. To be honest with you, I can't stand channel memberships, subscriptions. That broke my heart when I had to launch a members website, and the fucking hate and vitriol I got for doing that back in the day. Oh, the internet's supposed to be free, scamming fucking con man. Oh my, fucking, not that anyone can make their own decisions. You know, there's people on that website been there from day fucking one. Day one. I don't like it, memberships, but I knew the advertising was going to collapse, you see. DKB, Dunk knows best. That's why even websites like the Daily Mail, Metro, Echo are plastering advertising and after clickbait and publish misleading headlines because it's the only way they can generate revenue. I'm lucky, you see. I don't need to do that because with Cop Talk, I was extremely successful with Cop Talk. So I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get by in life. I've got to pay my fucking bills. But I don't need to resort to what they do. And these wankers on Twitter and that, were they even born when I started? You know what I mean? Did I just turn into Brian Clough then? Because I will tell you right now. No, that doesn't sound like Brian Clough. Nah, they might have been on potties maybe. Long as I pay bills, stay alive, that's all I'm bothered about. Oh, and I do like a drink on a Saturday. So in the video description, this is where I've got a grift. You know, I've got a grift. You know, in the video section, there's a link to Revolut. That's my beer kitty for a Saturday. It's true. And I'll remember you, when I drop that Euro Millions, you think I'm joking, but I'm going to win that Euro Millions. I am. A mate of mine won lottery, you know. Fucking did. And I mean won the lottery. I don't mean a tenner. I'm going to win it. I am. Imagine someone that got like a 99p, what they're called, supercharge, something like that. And I rock up at their house with a BMW brand new, but that's for you, mate. Registration, 99p. Well, honest, for me, I fucking remember you. I remember, I do. Can you tell I'm chilled? Just finished my tea. Right, better go then.